right, it is March 24th, and that means...
I don't think we're filming.
I already pressed record.
Okay, maybe we are filming.
We are. It's March 24th, and that means...
Members Only Mondays.
And we are back from Oklahoma City, where Penn State won again.
Yep.
Closely.
Yeah, but a win's a win.
It is. You know, they are still national champions.
We got beat by 20 seconds, but we still got beat.
We did. Austin Trott, last match of his season, loses on 20 seconds of riding time, 7-6, which people say, how does that kid lose on riding time? Because he's pretty dang good on top. But,
whenever your belly has a suction cup to the mat, it's kind of...
Well,
he stood up.
He got away a lot in
that match.
First match, though, I think we still have a rash from the saddle that Zilberberg was wearing on her back.
Yeah.
Trott, only guy we had in the tournament this year. He finished the season 29-9 for a freshman. That's not bad.
That's pretty solid.
Went 1-2 at NCAA's. Lost his first round match to Danny Zilberberg from Minnesota, who came back. He took seventh.
Yeah.
Place for him, fifth-year senior. Had, I think, the 7 minutes of the match had 9.5 minutes riding time on Trott. So it was not our best match that we could have started off the day with. Bounced back hard with that night with the kid from Utah Valley. Beat him 12-4. I think he beat him by like 3 during the season. And so then the next morning, Friday morning, had Jim Wilson from Stanford. Did he give up 2 or 3 takedowns in the first period?
Maybe.
2.
Yeah,
Two.
just 2.
He ended the first period 4-3 because he got an escape and then he got a reversal at the very end of the
Them
first.
double legs.
Yeah, you can't wait till a guy double legs you and lifts you off the ground before you react, which is what Trott did. Came back hard, battled back, tied it up with a minute and a half to go there in the third. Stalemate at 50 seconds. Should we have cut him?
Hindsight 2020, I think maybe we should have, but...
I don't know.
Just because it didn't work out, I think we should have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
we
the
would've
only
turned
reason
him,
we're
then
questioning
no, we shouldn't
that.
have.
Trott is in his best position on top.
Yeah.
And we were on top with 50 seconds to go.
But we hadn't really had a chance to be in that position until 50 seconds to go. The guy's winning. He's gonna suck to the mat
Because
pretty
he's going to get riding time.
hard. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But we had just gotten there. We hadn't gotten a chance to create any position because it was sort of a funky position after our takedown. As we were working on top, couldn't really get settled in. So we stayed on top, couldn't get the turn. So that makes us think that we maybe should.
You're always going to kick yourself if you didn't get the win.
Yeah.
What could you have done?
But you're right there with the guy. Kind of wish we'd have gotten the crap beat out of us that match so that we, we could have had, you get through one more round in the NCAAs, who knows what's going to happen that next round, and we know we were good enough to win that match by losing by a point on riding time. So, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now, but reassess where we are and get better.
Yep.
I think the tournament for Trott should have opened up a couple things. One, he's good enough to compete with these kids, but I think he already knew that. And two, where he's weakest is where we got to get a lot better.
Yeah, we definitely saw that. We knew that he wasn't very good on bottom, wasn't very good on his feet, and that definitely showed this weekend. But showed a lot of fight, a lot of heart in his last match. Actually, is one of the best matches I've seen him wrestle all year, and probably one of the hardest 7-minute matches I've seen him wrestle all year. He continuously wrestled, and they were in a lot of positions, a lot of scrambles. It was a really good match. We just kind of come on the
Lost.
Just
kind of lost.
Bad side of it.
So, but other than that, good weekend for wrestling. Exciting matches all throughout the tournament.
A lot of upsets.
Major upsets.
Jaden Cox winning as a true freshman.
Yeah, that's impressive. You got Searches from Northwestern at 49, coming in as a 5th seed, win the title as a freshman.
I didn't even know he was a freshman. That's crazy.
Best finals match, I'm going to go ahead and say it, was heavyweight.
Yeah.
Which I can't believe I ever would say something.
Yeah, you're anti-90,
Yeah,
84 and up.
I think during a dual meet, We start at 25. They need to put both heavyweights on a treadmill at 8. Set it at 8. Put the heavyweights over there, and let them just jog. Or that'd be pretty good jog for them until we get done with 97. They get to come out on the mat. We start in overtime.
In overtime, skip the whole first three
Skip the
periods.
whole 1-to-1 escape, trading escapes.
Belly-
Start in
belly
overtime,
bumping.
and just save everybody 7 minutes of boredom. I think that's how we need to approach heavyweights and dual meets. That being said, I mean, it'd be alright if they did it outside in the back gym or something, out in the parking lot, let them take care of it and just call in the result. But all of that being said, Gwiz at heavyweight over Tony Nelson was the most exciting heavyweight match. Most exciting match of the finals, I think.
Hey, you gotta admit,
It was a good
Gwizdowski is a wrestler.
Right.
He can wrestle.
Getting taken down. He gave up a takedown first, right? Yeah, and then almost broke his neck on a Granby roll twice. That I thought Nelson was just going to crack it. Comes back, gets 2 takedowns.
Pushing the pace.
Nelson got hurt somewhere in here after that first takedown. He's like, ow, my leg. They put him back on his feet instead of going down underneath him for the choice after injury time. And, man, he pulled it out. It was exciting. Penn State people went crazy because that pretty much sealed the deal for them team-wise. And it was exciting.
It was.
Exciting. 25-pound match was pretty good. Sans the challenges every time.
Delgado just jumping to them ankles.
How does
I don't know
he-
how
how
does it.
Seeking.
How do you score a takedown on Delgado? I don't know.
You have to headlock him to his back.
Maybe that's probably it. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to take somebody down when they're heat seeking your ankles before you get to their legs.
I dominated the pick'em contest, guys. Just so you guys know,
Which pick him?
the one we did online.
You cheated though.
How'd I cheat?
You
I
cheated.
cheated. You go look up the scores right now. Dominated.
You don't even know who I have.
I looked up your team. You had like 83 points. Stephen Dolan, our compliance director, beat you. You had like
No, I
83 total points. But look it up.
Don't say that.
Promise you. You're thinking we didn't bet anything on it. Don't bet on it. NCAA. Yeah.
Yep.
How was the drive to Tulsa yesterday morning?
Shut up. It was early.
There's actually a
and
lot
dark.
of people there.
Yeah.
Where?
Tulsa, like a lot of wrestling people flying out.
Yeah, there
obviously.
really was.
I mean,
My high school coach flew out at 5:15 at Oklahoma City in the morning.
I didn't even know,
5:15.
I didn't know
Yeah.
flights left that early.
Well, apparently not. He's the first one on. Maybe it boarded at 5:15.
Did he sleep at the airport?
Might as well.
They just head back Saturday night, sleep at the airport.
Pack up.
Lay a sleeping bag out in Cinnabon.
Yeah.
In Cinnabon.
We landed in Charlotte yesterday. I got off and there was like 5 wrestlers. There was a Cinnabon right in front of our terminal.
Oh yeah.
5 wrestlers went ahead lined up and they were eating probably their 3rd Cinnabon for the day. They probably got one.
Yeah,
at
every
stop.
stop.
I'm going to get me a.
Cottrell inhaled his after we got off the plane.
Really?
Yeah.
That's about it for me. Get back to work this week. We were tied for 3rd to last in the NCAA tournament. So
Hey, we weren't last though.
I know. So
You know who was last though?
a lot of teams. Not a lot, more than us. So, yeah. Anyways, we can't be happy with that, and so we got practice today.
Getting
Getting
better.
after it.
Got one job today, and that's to get better. See you guys next week.
Members only Mondays.